Hello, my name is Jack Clark and I'm the Partnerships Director at United World Schools. We are so delighted to work with Stafford House, a truly global education provider who is also providing education to nearly 300 children in the remote community of Ngang Som Thom. In such a short space of time, Stafford House have raised over $10,000, which with co-funding has been almost doubled. Really, we are so proud of everything that you've done, and you're enabling children to go to school for the very first time. And in December, we welcome 3 teachers from across the Stafford House family who will get to teach the unreached and actually see firsthand the transformative power of education. To everyone at Stafford House, thank you so much. So now I'm going to draw the lots to see who's won. And if I start with the UK, got all the names in a pot, and the winner is Magdalena Zun. So I'll just read you a bit. So I believe I would be a suitable person to visit and volunteer at Ngang Som Thom because I believe I'd be a suitable person to volunteer at Ngang Som Thom because this opportunity would allow me to remain devoted to a cause that is so close to my heart: education for less fortunate people. I grew up in a small village in post-communist Poland, and I've always been aware that my educational opportunities were not equal to my peers living in bigger cities, not to mention other countries. However, thanks to the enormous support that I received from my family, I remained hardworking, curious, focused and determined. This attitude is the main key to a really good education and a successful career in the future. When I look back at my life so far, I would never have believed that today I would be an English language teacher in a prestigious language school in one of the most beautiful cities in the world. So my story could teach the old forgotten truth that the sky is the limit. Visiting and volunteering at Ngang Som Thom would be a great opportunity for me to share my experience and give the less fortunate some hope for a better future, as well as spreading my passion for education among its students. My enthusiasm and energy, as well as the background in teaching, would make a great contribution while visiting the school. I consider myself to be a teacher with great creative potential and enormous enthusiasm to incorporate drama, music, but most of all humour into all of my lessons. This will definitely allow the community of the school to look at teaching and learning from a completely different perspective. My creativity and positivity gained huge popularity among the Stafford House Cambridge students, so I'm certain that Ngang Som Thom will benefit too. I can only show that I'm a genuine and passionate English language teacher with so much love for the learners, teaching and learning myself. This unique opportunity would allow me to learn different problem solving and adaptability techniques, develop old ones like interpersonal skills, leadership and teamwork. The experience would not only enrich my life, but it would also bring so much satisfaction to the whole Stafford House community when I return and share my story. It will also bring us fresh ideas on what else we can do in order to help others and give us that feeling that our efforts have really paid off. The world needs volunteers, and I'm sure my personal contribution can make a difference to Ngang Som Thom. The awareness that I could change something in the world, in the life of other people, brings so much more meaning to my own life. Wow, thank you so much, Ms. Dunn. That is really powerful, and we really look forward to having you at Ngang Som Thom. So the next draw is for the US, and again, you've got a Stafford House mug, and it is Gilmar Lima. So I'm just going to read out Gilmar's statement now. I believe I would be the suitable person to visit and volunteer at Ngang Som Thom because I have been passionate and worked hard to coordinate and participate in all our fundraising efforts here in Boston. When I first heard about the initiative, I was very excited and eager to volunteer myself as our school's point person. I organised and participated in a soccer tournament with one of our students, got one of our project management classes involved, helping brainstorm fundraising ideas with them, and brewed an endless amount of coffee to sell during our class breaks this year. We are currently still coming up with new ideas and look forward to contributing even more as we get close to the holiday season. Education as a way out of poverty is something I believe in deeply. In my opinion, there is no better way to change the future than investing in quality education for all. I am living proof that when you give a disadvantaged child the opportunity to have a decent education, you not only change their future, but you change the future for generations to come. I am very aware of the challenges children in the developing world face when it comes to access to education. And it makes me happy to know that we as a company are doing something really significant to help. I would love the opportunity to volunteer in person and get to meet all the wonderful people involved in what is truly a great idea and necessity initiative in today's world. It would be very special and a real honour to be able to meet these dedicated teachers and children in person and help in any way I can while there. Wow, thank you so much, Gilmar, that was really wonderful. So, the final one is Canada. And again, we're just going to do the draw from the Stafford House mug. And the winner is Taran Cahill from Calgary. Well done. I'm just going to read your statement, Taran. I believe I would be the suitable person to visit and volunteer at Ngang Som Thom because I have had an opportunity to work with less fortunate children within the community and would be excited to bring my skills and education to UWS Ngang Som Thom. I first started volunteering as a tutor at the YMCA in mathematics and sciences a number of years ago. At first I was nervous as I didn't have much experience working with students at such a level. However, after a few sessions, I came to adore these children. The stories they would share about their past was amazing. Some grew up with a single parent. Others would tell stories of their native land, which they left behind for one reason or another. However, they all shared one thing in common, and that's how much they appreciated the opportunity being given to them, with a chance to go to school, have snacks, play, and get assistance with some of the key subjects. Currently, I'm tutoring mathematics to the Punjab community in Calgary and working towards my TESOL certificate at the University of Calgary. I commonly used Chinese proverb goes like this: if you give a poor man or woman a fish, you will feed him or her for a day. If you teach them to fish, you give them an occupation that will feed them for a lifetime. I believe that when it comes to education, we are teaching students to feed themselves for a lifetime. By educating these children, they are being given a voice and tools to literally mould their future. I couldn't be happier with Stafford House International supporting United World Schools. I had been with Stafford House Calgary for 3 years, and I have come to admire the school for such dedication to the global community at large. By being able to visit and volunteer at Ngang Som Thom, I would have the opportunity of a lifetime to be able to work with, connect, and admire the people, culture, and everything around Ngang Som Thom, in addition to representing Stafford House. Wow, thank you so much. 3, I think, amazing entries from what was an incredibly strong field. So at UWS, we are so delighted to welcome these 3 people out to Cambodia into their village in December. And we promise to look after you and to tell you all about it when they come back.